Hey, hey. Green Warrior, how's it going, my dude? Missed some streams? Nah, it's all good. Been a bit hit or miss with some of my streams lately with, Oh, I've just been pretty packed up with lots of assessments and stuff, which I'm going to be doing today, but, I don't think you've missed too much, really. Um, I'm currently just going to be working on a gun. Usually wouldn't stream today. Where's my webcam? Usually wouldn't stream today, but I was meant to stream Friday. Couldn't stream Thursday. I can't remember why. Friday I was meant to stream. I forgot, man. I was too busy doing assessments. I'm like, yesterday I was just like, oh shit, I was meant to be streaming. But no, glad to hear that you're doing good, my dude. I'm just currently working on this gun here. An SMG of a sort. Go see if I can find some. I've done a little bit of stuff. I was gonna stream myself yesterday because I was working on a project, but then I thought it wasn't gonna be too interesting. I was working on I want to learn some substance designer, which is like for making materials. So I ended up following a tutorial and making this, which is pretty sick. Obviously it's tiled and everything. You're only really getting about that. If I bring up designer, here we go. I can show you the actual one. It was like an hour and a half long tutorial. I was like, that was over 2 days because I was just taking so long. But no, I'm just working on this gun here, which I'm planning for it to come out like this. Unfortunate situation of there's some things I'm not too sure how I'm going to be able to achieve. So, do you have do you have to clean a PC? No. I mean, my PC itself does probably need a bit of a clean though, but I mean, it's mostly fine. Yeah, I mean, I have mine on my desk and everything, so it's not sucking in too much. There's a little bit, but I have a bunch of what do you call it? Things to stop the dust from coming in. So I mean, it's not gonna stop everything, but it's usually fine. So I just was making this material here, following a tutorial by a I can't remember, something Wombat. I think it's Wombat CGI. But anyway, it came out. Something annoying is it always switches. Let me go back to my plane. Material default. I don't know why it never saves these. I'm probably doing something wrong. Shove that to the height scale of 4. And bam. Nice muddy material here. It's a bit small, of course. Let's see if I can. Oh, actually, I might be able to bring it. I don't think so. Substance player. I don't know. There's this tool that called Substance Player that should allow me to view these and send it to it. I don't know why. Something's broken with it because I obviously have it here. Will this be a working gun? No. Not a working gun. The assessment itself is just to make the gun animations are like ignored. This is also partially because if you're to make something that animates, and which means, you know, it's like full on working, it would you sort of have to make it a little bit differently. And usually we would be doing it so you would be able to, but our limitations kind of change. Like what we focus on, I guess. So whether you're focusing on detail or you're focusing on parts that can actually move. Ultimately, you could make it, work, but it, you sort of got different focuses there. One other thing that may be interesting. Let me just find it. Sorry. There's a Humble Bundle for anybody who is interested in a Humble Bundle coming soon. With some pretty big ones. So this is meant to be the next Humble Bundle. So it'll be coming out next Wednesday. I think it's American Wednesday, New Zealand Thursday. Returnal seems pretty good. I've heard good reviews. Valhalla, not the great. Okay. I'll tell you about it. It's really cool. Sometimes it's less cool. Basically it's this website, Humble Bundle, and they release bundles. And it's just like game bundles, but it's not necessarily game. You can get book and software bundles. So for example, there's this one, A True Blast from the Past, comes with Ultra Kill, a couple other games, Quake, Postal. This one's pretty good. For $29, I mean, Ultra Kill is an amazing game, so I'd recommend it for anybody who's interested, but it's just a bundle of games. Sometimes you can buy like a portion of the bundle for a cheaper price. But yeah, they have a couple ones. Like we got a horror game. Yeah. And then you have your monthly bundles, which is what that will be. So this month is like Warhammer, Realms of Ruin. Should probably not share these. I mean, I've claimed all the games, but it does contain keys, which is annoying. Nioh, Saints Row, Citizen Sleeper, Destroyer, Afterimage. This bundle was kind of poo, not great. I didn't really like it. Warhammer seems interesting. It's just not for me. Nioh's a very good game. If you guys like Souls-likes, Nioh's really good. For me though, I like some Souls-likes. I didn't like Nioh 1, so I don't know. I don't think I would like Nioh 2. Oh, actually, it would be here. I think I got Nioh 1 on Epic Games for free. So it's a Souls-like game. I don't know if it really shows. Basically just boss fights, go around, there's a bit of a story. It's about really hard boss fights and stuff like that. There's people that like it, and the people that do, they really like it. But I think it's definitely not a game for, like, everybody. Why is that? I don't know, I'm just looking to see if there's anything interesting, but not really. Just think boss fights, really. But hard ones. So yeah, as you can see, it's $71 New Zealand, whereas this is about $18. Or maybe less for different currencies. I pay, I think, $18. I think it's like 12 USD. So in that context, you're getting just this game alone significantly cheaper than that. So if you're interested in Nioh, this is a no-brainer. Got Saints Row, which was not successful, and these other games seem interesting. I didn't really try any of them. I tried Destroyer. Oh, I don't want to be a hater, but it wasn't a great game. But this one's meant to be really good. I mean, we got some really cool games. I got Noita, which is a pretty sick game that I'm looking forward to. Noita. It's been on my wish list for a very long time. So it's like a roguelike. It's all like pixels, so everything can like break and melt out. It's really cool. Just very hard, I've heard. Very interesting. Oh, they made Bubba's, yeah. There's some cool gameplay concepts. Returnal as well, Returnal. Returnal. Pretty sick. Yeah. So when you're getting these games, like $104. Oops. I clicked the wrong button. But then you got other ones like this where it's like $18 and you get all of these games. I mean, this game alone, I mean, I don't think it's ever been $18. So, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it's worth buying every single one of them, the bundles though. I do, but I don't recommend it. You get the plus of, I mean, you get all the games, of course, but you get a bit of a discount on the store, which I have made the most of from time to time, but I don't know. Sometimes it's better than others. It used to be really good. Lately, it's a little bit worse. I'm just currently looking. At some things. Just trying to think. You like games with a workshop? Interesting, my dude. Sorry, I'm not like not saying much. I'm just noticing that this is on an angle and I'm like, fuck me. I don't know why it's on an angle. Games like a workshop? What do you fully mean by that, by the way? Because that could be kind of interesting. I know a couple games that have like workshop designs. Be interested to know what games you're interested in. Is it just gonna work? Oh, that will. Why? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out why this is to the side. Oops, wrong button. Just gonna drag that. I'm not too sure. I think ultimately these are both meant to be a bit wider, so I'm just a bit annoyed. That's pretty good. And maybe a bit taller. And longer. I don't really know how to... yeah. Roblox. Sorry, I don't know if you said that a little bit earlier. Yes, I know Roblox. Do I play it though? No. I used to play it maybe once or twice when I was a lot younger, but I haven't played it in a good while. Um, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. What part of Roblox do you like? Just kind of like how there's a lot of different games inside of it, like how you got like servers of those different games, or is it like a specific, like, I don't know what you'd call like map or game within Roblox? What really? Mostly horror shooting games like Incursion. Yeah. Not too sure if I have that one. Incursion. I'm guessing Killing Floor Incursion. Oh, that's VR. Maybe not that one then. Oh wait, I'm guessing this is like a Roblox one. Sorry, not on Steam. Yeah, no, you're good. Not you. I just have Steam, so I usually search up stuff in Incursion game. I'm missing Roblox. It's like an SCP kind of game. There's a couple games like that on Steam. I'm just trying to think of, for me, that's not like the usual type of game that I would play, 4-minute rounds. But I'm guessing, so would that be similar to, what's that popular game these days? Starts with an L. Hold on. I have a friend who plays it. Let me see. Just trying to remember what the game is, sorry. That I'm thinking of. Lethal Company. Is it similar to Lethal Company? I haven't played Lethal Company either, but that one's pretty popular. I believe it's the whole similar, like, alien chase you and shit. Players versus aliens, each player that does turns into... Oh, okay. Okay. I would assume in that case they're not like Lethal Company. Kind of like, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah. There's not many games that are like standalone like that. I was just thinking, I played a couple games like that. Like there was a CS:GO server that I used to play sometimes that was similar to that, where it's like, you know, you have one infected and you know, he tries to like tag or, you know, like cut somebody. If he cuts somebody, then somebody else will be infected, and now you both go chase, and it's just like you want to run away and survive as long as you can. And I think there was like a time limit or something. I think Call of Duty as well had something like that. There's not many games, when I think about it, that are like designed around that. I believe there was Nexon, Counter-Strike Nexon. This one had it. This was not a very good game though, but this had a this wasn't really like, this was a bit of a weird one. I think this was just like Chinese Counter-Strike, because I think Nexon is like I'm pretty sure they turn like Western games into games for Chinese, because there's a bit of like I don't think China really likes other like Western games straight. They kind of make the games more for them. I can't quite remember. We did a bit of a talk on that though in school. Yeah, why is there no real games like that? It's like a fairly, you know, there's people that like that, it would be interesting if more studios went for that kind of design, because that seems like a bit of a, as somebody, so I make games, right? So somebody who makes games, you kind of want to think about what is something that people enjoy but isn't like too, yeah, isn't too you know, out there right now. Like if you, I don't know, if Fortnite comes around, you see Fortnite and PUBG and all these ones that are really popular. You're making a remake of it. Oh yeah. And you see all these popular ones, but if you're like a nobody that just makes another one, yeah, there are some cases where other ones can be very similar, but it's very rare to have one that actually is anywhere near as popular. So you usually want to base off something and then improve upon it. So yeah, I think that would be pretty good. I don't know. If it interests you, yeah, make your own version of it, and it could be a potentially good moneymaker there. Oh, hold on. Okay, I thought something wasn't even on each side, and I was about to get mad. Not really mad, but you know. BRB drained life. Fair enough, fair enough. I think what's good is like trying to find people that are passionate and enjoy similar things and trying to work with them on those sorts of things. Work on the maps during the summer. Ah, yeah. Would you make the maps in an external tool, or would you make them in Roblox? I don't know too much about Roblox in terms of like making games. Some people like it, some people not. It's never really for me. Roblox was never like a big thing for me. But no. But yeah, because we do a little bit of that. Well, a little bit of that. Actually, no, we do a little bit of that. Not Roblox, but making games in school. I'm taking a full-on degree in game development, but unfortunately, it's been a hot minute since we've actually made anything. But when we do make games from time to time, it is like a, there's lots of ways that you can achieve things, and it's like, what's the best way of, you know, achieving this? Like, should I spend a lot of time in other programs making things, or you're taking 1 hour coding classes? That's cool. Good on you, man. Next year? Yeah, good on you. I think coding's really hard. I mean, it's has its points where it's not that hard, but I think it's like learning another language, really. And I think some people mistake how much effort it can be sometimes for those things. Like, it is not something that's particularly easy. So hats off to you, my dude. Because it's definitely not the easiest. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. But yeah, I'm good on you, my dude, because I don't think I ever did too much outside of like I took it in school, game development that is, but I don't think I really did much outside of school stuff. You'll get 180. Yeah, I mean, that'll be 180 hours as well of just classes, excluding other work as well, that you end up doing in relation to that as well. So it's pretty good. Definitely a good thing, because even, like, I like to look at some things in some different ways, where it's like, maybe in the future, right, it becomes something that you want to do in terms of like a job even, right? Like, you can always turn it into a job. If you turn it into a job, I mean, you can make some good money off coding. Whether for a game or like coding websites and stuff like that. And I mean, the whole thing, right, is learning to code first. You're not going to be a game developer without, like, you're not going to be a coder without making, like, learning to code in the first place. Yes, Roblox devs make some money. Yeah. It is a bit unfortunate how scummy the Roblox developers can be, though. I can be honest. I'm going to be honest there. I had the opportunity. Pay to win games suck. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really understand the point of it, especially because on Roblox, right? There's a lot of different games, so it's not everyone can afford. Well, exactly, yeah. And how many Roblox games are there, right? So, you know, just because your game might be free and then it's pay to win, if literally anybody makes a game that's like similar but isn't pay to win, then your game, who the fuck's gonna play your game, right? Why would anybody play your game over, you know, the game that you can play for free? You therefore have kind of just stuffed yourself up, really. Unfortunately, that's part of why, you know, I think it's kind of like, maybe it's not worth it. But if people decide that that's what they want to do, fair game, right? But yeah, I think sometimes you can. Sorry, why is it not working? Delete. Nope. Add stuff that doesn't affect gameplay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm with you on that one. Let's put it that way. Sorry, I'm just wondering why that's not working. I'll just leave it as is. That's the whole thing, right? Of with a couple games these days, like with Dragon's Dogma 2 that recently released. So I'm just bringing it up. I don't know if you saw too much about this, but there's Dragon's Dogma 2. It got review bombed. Now, in some cases, rightfully so. I'm not going to deny it. The game was pretty unoptimized. I believe they came out with a new fix that bumps up your FPS. I am yet to try that. I could check it in a minute if you're interested. But a lot of people, I mean, I think a lot of these reviews are changing. But at the start, it was review bombed for being, you know, having microtransactions. And in my opinion, microtransactions aren't the greatest. but by not the greatest, I mean kind of shit. But, you know, if it doesn't affect the gameplay, then, you know, why bother? It's not like yeah, why bother adding them? I'm sure that they didn't particularly want to add them. But also why bother worrying about them as well? If it's not going to affect your gameplay, then I don't think it's something that you necessarily should give too many fucks about, really. But yeah, I mean, if you add stuff that doesn't, if it does impact your gameplay, then I don't think I would ever play your game, really. Because why should I play your game when there's plenty of other games that are just as good and aren't pay to win? When I got popular, not because it's pay to win, but yeah. Fortnite, now I'm going to be honest, Fortnite was definitely not a game for me. I played a bit at launch though. So I'm just looking at this. But it was never actually meant to be it was never meant to be a like a battle royale. That was a decision done after. Because I know one of the guys that worked on it. And he mentioned that it was never actually going to be, you know, that at all. Like, it was just going to be, you know, the campaign that I'm sure you probably know about. And that changed. And I thought that was kind of a very lucky decision that they ended up making. Because, I mean, look at it now, right? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm going to be honest. I was planning on doing something. I was deleting that so I could make it a bit more like this. And I just realized I've done messed myself up and I regret doing that. I'm just going to delete all that work. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. I do like breaking down these sorts of games and like why they're successful, because that's going to be very successful. I mean, it'll be helpful for you as well. Like, if you're trying to make a Roblox game, right? Knowing what makes a game more popular than, you know, some other game. Okay. How hard is it to move? Dell guns. Oh, to build guns. Sorry. I'm guessing you meant model guns. Depends. It depends on what you are basing it on and how, I guess, yeah, what you're basing it on and the quality you are wanting out of it. Now, this for me is an assessment, right? Like, I am going to be assessed on this gun, so I need to make it really, really good. If you're making it for a game and it's like maybe a Roblox game, you know, Roblox, I don't think you necessarily need to do the most best looking things for Roblox, right? Because let's be honest, you don't play Roblox games for like the most highest quality looking graphics, right? You play it because, you know, it's easily accessible. So I think with the idea that it doesn't need to be the most highest quality looking gun, it can be really simple or it could be quite, you know, tricky. It's a range. Same with everything, right? I mean, if I go here, right? A lot of free ones. Yeah. A lot of free games. And ones that can be quite diverse. Sorry, it's loading. So this gun, I've probably spent at least, I think, 12 to 14 hours on already. But I could have finished it a lot quicker if this wasn't the only reference I had. If I had a side view, a picture of the side of it, I would have finished it, and I would probably be finished. But, yeah. This one's taking me quite a while. I'm really annoyed this is really big. This isn't meant to be this big. Hold on. Let me fix this. I don't know what causes this. This program's a little bit annoying sometimes. Do I have it saved? I won't bother. This grid is meant to be in centimeters, and it's not. But, I mean, if you wanted to make a really simple gun, right, it could be as simple as just going, here, adding, you know, this, right? I mean, you can have a really simple gun of that. Do you just want, you know, this, and then you can make a little, I don't know, you can go... It really, I mean, this is bare bones. You would never really probably want to, but you could do things that are really simple. And if I just went base, if I went like this and just deleted these. You could have, like, this is like a 5-second gun. That's like a little, a little noodle. I don't know, you know. I don't know. This isn't good. You would never want it to be just this. But then on the other side, right? I made this. This I don't think you'd really want to use for a game, but I spent maybe 2 hours to 4 hours making this. That's not a gun. This isn't good. This isn't great. There's things I want to change about it, but this is, for example, a Glock, right? It's too skinny. I don't like it. I'd probably remake it, but I mean, this took me maybe 4 hours. So, outside of it being very skinny, I mean, it works, right? So, but then once again, this isn't usable for what I want to do, so I can't, this is not, like, great. That's why sometimes, you know, like, for example, this, I don't have the right references, and the teachers haven't given me a very good reference for this. I didn't choose this gun. This was chosen by the teachers, unfortunately, and I got a little bit scammed there. Just seeing how that interacts. So yeah. Stuff like that is kind of just like... Teachers, yeah. This is like for assessment. I go to like full-on university for this, so it's like pretty serious for what I do. Just wondering how I want to achieve some things. Gonna be honest, I did not make this that easy for myself. Yeah, I don't know. This just takes a while. Like, for example, here, what I'm doing is I'm creasing these. So if you look here, right, this is going to see how that messes up. But then I add this line here. It does less messing up. I add this line here. It doesn't mess up. That's what I'm currently trying to do. But it's kind of tedious. There we go. It's a little bit breaking, but I know why. It's because these need to be fixed. But yeah, I mean, it can be pretty fun. I like making games. We just haven't made them in a while. And I want to. Your second favorite YouTuber constantly streams. Oh, wait, really? Thank you. Not boring. Hopefully not boring, you know. Try not to be. Sometimes though, I gotta admit, sometimes I just like I get a little bit too focused and I sometimes forget. But I definitely try my best not to be. JMW Films. I'll check them out. Thought I had another thing open. Not sure I actually know them. I used to watch a lot of GTA back in the day. But I don't think I've ever I think a lot of the GTA like people that I used to watch don't go. Like I used to watch Elan IP. This guy was really good. I used to watch him back on my old YouTube channel, so that's why I'm not subscribed. But he used to be really good. He still makes videos? And they're popular. Interesting, I didn't know that. This guy used to be pretty goated at that sort of stuff. Who do I like? I think I was interested in making a video on how many views. Probably a good amount. He's not as popular now though. 1 billion. He used to do, he used to host like a server. Sorry, I just got a message. Sorry, I'm just responding to something. I asked a question about something a little bit ago, so it's just getting a response there. Do I go through my subscriptions? Is it worth it? Let me see. I don't know who I'm subscribed to. In general, is there a way to see? I gotta be honest though, who I watch probably doesn't interest you. Or most people. Outside of just like this list. We got like this list. Who do I follow? I mean, Penguin Zero, goated. Subordinary Gamers, goated. Rohi, always goated. I like, but who I actually watch, like, in my spare time, like Kira TV, 32, Exiled, Tim Kane. I can actually run you through what they actually do. Kira TV does... He does like, it's like just talk about a topic. I don't really know what it's called. But he like talk about a topic, so like popular games and is it a scam? Revenge of it. I don't know how to explain it really. Like he'll just talk about a topic and like explain the whole story and his thoughts on things. I find it pretty interesting. I don't really watch it too much, but I listen to it like while I'm at work. Because it's like a very much listening thing. Same with Thoughty too. Good for like while you're going for a walk. He does like science and history shit. Exiled is a growing YouTuber that I like hanging out with. Timothy Kane, he made the first Fallout game, and so he just talks about his experiences as a game developer and so forth. So if you're interested in game development and maybe Roblox, it might be worth, well, not explicitly Roblox, but you know what I mean. Like if you're interested in making games in Roblox, then it might be interesting for you. Once again, that's Kira's other channel of Kira TV. Some reason I'm not actually sure why I followed them. There was another one that I really liked. I'm just trying to remember who it was. I don't know if I follow them on this account. I got a game to 160, then the game died due to me going on a break. Oh, really? Were you like just talking, like making videos on the game, or was it like a... How's that working out? Squid. Squid. I don't know if I follow them on this account or not. Oh, I do follow them, the Squid. This guy's like really good if you want like cars. Want to learn about cars. He doesn't upload much, but what he uploads, I mean, he uploads good shit. Consistently hitting 1 million. Well, apart from these later ones, he has stopped making stuff recently. Really, I can't remember why, but when he uploads, top shit. Events are the second way of keeping players. Oh yeah. Is that just like adding like objectives and shit into the game? Ugh. Oops. Just gonna go do nothing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, for a short while. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Oh wait, was that used to making videos? Or is that to something else, sorry? Objectives are amazing if they're limited and giving a... Sorry if I'm like struggling to read. There's a stupid heart that that covers half of the like a little bit of the text, so it's just sometimes I gotta really think about what I'm reading to just see past that. Yeah, I would agree. I think a lot of those a lot of those are really hard. Like, how do you make a game interesting and to get other people to want to play said game, right? I got to think about it, you know, in terms of when I make my games. And it's a really tricky thing. Like, also because your audience changes, right? Like, you might make a game for one reason, but is your audience going to play the game for the same reason? Not necessarily. Include. Yeah, yeah. It's a really tricky thing. I think for me, I'm not gonna make any games that are multiplayer. For example, I think multiplayer games are just really hard to maintain and handle, and that's personally me, right? Like, you can get some really good multiplayer games, but I know a couple people that have worked on some, and it's quite the mission. Yeah, they really are. Oops. I think there's a... So, for example, right? Let me just save this. For example, so I mean, I'm in college, right? And we have obviously our years. So I'm currently year 2. Year 3 is the final year. And one of our, the guys made, one of the year 3 games last year, made this game called Bronzebeard's Tavern, right? It's a free game, and it's really good, right? Like, very positive, 90% positive, and it's you know, over 1,000 reviews. That's really good. Like, bear in mind, they've got about 500,000 downloads, and this was one of the games that a team made last year, for their like year-long project. That's really impressive and really good. But you know, they've just left, like, you know, university. They've, you know, this was their year-long game that they worked on, but because they have to keep updating and keep bringing new content to this, because it's like a multiplayer game, and, you know, bug fixing and all those sorts of things, yeah, you have to do a lot of that for a single player game, but, you know, making sure that the servers are going well, making sure that you're adding new content to it and stuff like that can often be quite a tricky thing. Whereas if you make like a story-based game, it's more of like you can add 1 or 2 more things, but you're not going to be generally adding too much to it, unless it's like really popular. So this is like something that they've run into where their success is also not helping them, because now if they stop developing, the game, sorry, I'm just putting some socks on because I'm getting cold feet, then, you know, would people still be interested in their content and their game? You know, you never know, but they might as well make the most of it while they still have, you know, this, because this is like really hard. It's really hard to get games to be this popular, when you've got so many games. So just got a little bit wrapped around my chair. So it's pretty tricky. I think for me, in my final game, that I'm going to be making, over the final year, I mean, obviously it's not really up to me, right? Like, I don't really get to choose those sorts of things, because it's a team thing. You make these games as a team. But, I'm probably going to be one of the guys saying, let's not make an online game, let's make a single player game. I've made single player games. I have made an online game before. It didn't go too well. We scrapped it and decided to move it into a single player game. Just like a full redesign, really. It's one of those things where it's like, Amy, making an online game, it sometimes is not worth the trouble that pursues. How you doing, Chief? Just stalking for a bit, not on for too long. Fair game, fair game. Just adding a heap of creases to this. This is just such a tedious thing. You probably know exactly how tedious it is. I'm okay, still sick. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just in the mood of you know, there's things that I want to do, and then there's priorities. And my priorities don't necessarily align with what I want to do, so I'm just doing some work because I need to. It's one of those things where I'm not liking this gun. It is taking me so much longer than it should, and I don't like it's mostly because of these references that I've been given. It's just so hard. I'm not good with perspective, and in the industry, you would never be given just an angled view. So maybe you would. I would complain because you shouldn't. How much money would a non-updated game with 20 average players online cost? I mean, Roblox obviously would be different to other things. I think it depends. You can get free servers to host. On the other side, you could make your own service. That would just be buying a computer, and then that would just be electricity costs. Or you could be hosting servers, for example, like off Amazon, right, and Google. Because they host their own servers that you can use for games. Which is a fairly common thing to do. Trying to see if there's anything I'm not liking here. I need to fix that up. Sorry, I'm just thinking about the list quickly. That's not creased. So crease that. Make sure that that's fully creased. And then I fix that crease because that shouldn't be there. Otherwise, I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, okay, sorry, I was just concentrating on that. I can't buy or create SCP. Really? Any particular reason? Why is that bugging? That fixed it. Oh my god, I missed these. No clear tutorial. Ah, right. Yeah, servers are really tricky. I wouldn't know any way to do it for Roblox, sadly. I think it's a little bit different. At least Roblox is a bit easier to host. So you do have that plus. In the sense of it's all free. You don't have to manage anything. Roblox hosts that, I believe. So there is that plus. So I do want that to roll. So I'm just looking at my reference on the side. I will cut this just because I don't think I like where that's going. Oh, and then remove this cut. That's right. Alt. Was I doing complete loops? And that bevel there should be in line with what I'm going for. Making a cough with those curves. Don't make me growl. What is... Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what is going on here. How do I would have thought that would make it transmissive. What is going on over here, my friends? I can't tell if that's like broken or like what's going on. I think this is fine though. Some weird shit going on. Like, what is that? Regardless, I think it's fine. I think we can move on. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That's pretty gangster. Oh, that, though, is not gangster. But I think if I smooth it, it's fine. I can come back to that. Very gangster. This I want to fix. Thank you, thank you. On gang! Very gangster. Think. Is this... Sorry. What happened? Never mind. This was really dark, so I thought that this was also creased. And I'm like, why is this going like... Why is this looking like this? Okay, so that's already set up to actually work, so I don't have to do anything there. Now that is what we call gang. That's not gangster, hold on. Usually this would be fine. If I go close holes, that does not fix it. Okay, I might not want to close holes there. If I go complete, spin that around, and then I divide that, yeah. What is gangster? This is gangster. Look at this. Sheesh. Damn straight rolling. I'm so annoyed. I have to add these. I got no clue how I'm going to do that. I think you're just Boolean it. I tried doing it though with actual mesh and actually modeling it like that. Wasn't going good. I'm one of the guys that if something isn't working, leave it for later. Because I can't be fucked. I realize always after that leaving it for later was a mistake and I've scammed myself. Scammer gets scammed. Except I'm the scammer and scammy, unfortunately. So... Oh, this is just going to be a bit of a mission. The issue with this is it's like both really smooth and really like topological. Imagine leaving a problem later in rigging. You could have just went about and not said that, okay? I'm not happy that you brought that up. I'm sad. because that is like sinful content. Just saying I've done it. Why is there a crease? I haven't done this before. I must have done that accidentally. It's in the right spot though, so I'm not complaining. Sorry, maybe not there though. Yeah, rigging, it hurts me. I've done way too much of that lately. I am like rigged out, personally. See, there's not actually meant to be that. Like, that should be inwards more. The fact of the matter is that it's not. If I press X, B, that is not B, M, V. Now that is gangster. AKA better suiting it. And I don't know why I did that. I think it was on accident and I just left it there. Sorry, I'm not very good. I'm using my mouse, not my tablet right now, so. Okay. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why it was so extrusion, because it's like just flat there. Yes, I realize that it's actually longer than this and I've kind of fucked it. I don't care, okay? I've spent way too long on it and it was one of those things where I was just like, listen, maybe I am not doing too good with this and it's just too late. We must move on. Do I actually, sorry, one? Oh, I don't know what I pressed, but it wasn't a good thing. I'm not listening. Play, build up, move. Okay, so my 3 button. Yeah, literally not paying attention. I could do that actually. You know what'd be faster? Considering this model is pretty much always symmetrical, turning on symmetry so I'm not having to press everything twice round, I feel like that would be a bit faster. You need to listen to us. You're forced to listen to us. There's no way around it. Where I go? Because hardcore gamer mouse. Do you want to miss out on being a Fortnite OG? I'm trying to figure out what I've done to this model and it's really hurting me inside. Now I've seen so many, that is scary. Don't threaten me. Oh my gosh. There we go. Ultimate tactic right now, figure out what in the world I'm trying to achieve here. You guys are not the only clueless ones here. This is you right now. Shut up! So rude. So mean. Getting bullied. Yes, that spins around. Do I know why? No. Is it good? Also no. I know why. It's because I modeled it that way. I don't know why I chose to model it that way is my question. Is my point. Spawn that way. I actually just modeled it wrong. Like, I'm not sure why I did it this way. It is just not what you want to do. It's not what the reference is. I don't know why I did it like that. Where is it? Sorry, I'm just like a bit lost. Here we go. Okay, let's see if I can figure this. This is what I see. Like, what is going on? Some things, so... I am... Why am I on clay buildup? Move? No. Maybe I wanna... I am just a bit bewildered. Okay, wait, if I go... This one should be slide. Okay. Less bad. Is it good? No. Is it less bad? Yeah. That's just not even right. You're not the only one trying to figure that out, I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to do this, and I don't want to add this because I know that it's just going to be a pain to model. It's just going to ruin a lot of things. I'm trying to do that, and then I'm just like, this isn't actually right. And I know for a fact I was getting lazy because it wasn't working well. I'm just debating whether me adding it is going to put other things in jeopardy. And I'm hoping not. So, let's go solo again. Let's actually view it. Oops. Slide this. And then go. Move. Bring it inwards. So, you know, can you model in this program? Yes. Is the modeling in this program particularly good? No. Not at all. I don't even know what I'm doing with this on a gully. Alright, and then let's slide this. I like kind of bewildered right now, you know. Some US ammo boxes are made in China. Oh, you're hitting off? Alright, you're gonna bounce. Good luck with the gun. Don't shoot 100% on Golly Gang. 100% Chicken Little right now. Have a good one, Amax, and we'll catch you next time, eh? Thanks for popping by. Dude, I really gotta get myself a Bluetooth headphones. It is a weekly time, a weekly occurrence that my stupid thing gets unplugged. Yeah, that would probably somebody. Yeah, catch you later, eh? I might be down to play some Helldivers later. I'm not too sure. We'll see. Depends on how far through I get. Somebody very. What's the one? Is it sadistic or no masochistic? Would enjoy the pain and torture. I'm awfully hungry. I'm gonna quickly eat something. So I need a biscuit. So I'll turn up the volume and quickly turn off my webcam. You enjoy making maps? Yeah, making maps is really cool. But making maps is really tricky, so it's one thing, it's a bit of a... It's painful and fun, yeah. So much to consider, like how to convince players to follow a specific path and whatnot. I'll be right back, I'm just gonna quickly, I'll be like 2 minutes. Just gonna quickly eat this. Literally a ghost. The voices in my head. They're speaking. Talking to me. Listen, I'm eating intensely, okay? I need dramatic music. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still hungry, but that was a bit of food. It was about when I'd usually grab some snacks. So I'll keep streaming for a bit. I want to finish this, these lines and things, these creases on this, and then I might end stream for an hour or so, and then I'll probably stream later tonight again, just because I need to grab some food, have an actual break. I just don't like sitting on my computer for too long, because otherwise it's just really bad for my eyes. Guns, a pea shooter. This literally. There's this program that I want to get, and I'm so salty. The dishwasher did a good job of cleaning my bottle. You'd be surprised how ecstatic I am about that. It sometimes does less of a good job. I was just eating, and I was just reminded... One second. Sorry. I was just looking on Discord, and I got a message from one of the servers I'm in, which reminded me. Oh, this is good. I love this. Sorry, hold on a minute. I'll bring it up. I was helping somebody on Discord. I always love to see this. I make tutorials outside of my streams. On like programs and like how to use them, right? I always love to see it when I'm like, you know, I message, like, I'm trying to, like, somebody needs help, so I just, like, go help them. And I'm like, yo, you know, he was asking for help on how to improve some desert. Anyway, he's just like, also, yeah, tutorials have helped so much. I don't know. I don't make too many. I've been just busy with assessments a heap lately. Which is also why I'm streaming myself make assessments and why I've missed a couple streams. But I always love, you know, if something's actually helpful, because it very much validates the work that I put into it all. But yeah, just because sometimes I'm like, sometimes I'll make something and I'll be like, was this worth making? Yes, it generally ends up being worth it. It benefits me and it benefits others. Overall, great. I love it. There's this program that I want to buy called Rhizome Lab. I do have it on here, but I have the free version. It's a demo, so I can't export it or do anything like that with it. So it's a bit unfortunate, but that's part of it being a demo. But I do really want to buy this. It's just so expensive. You can get it for €150. Just gonna double check that there's nothing scamming me. Okay, nothing's scamming. It's about 270 New Zealand, which I think if we change this to like USD, for anybody interested, this not too much more in terms of USD. Overall, that's just quite a bit of money. Usually they'll have a sale around Easter. I'm going to put this on another screen once again, just because you never know what pops up on the internet. Instagram. Here we go. I don't know if I can do this because Instagram doesn't really like non-signed-in users. I am signed in, so it's fine, actually. Never mind. I believe they had an Easter sale. April 2022, New Year's, Easter. There was a 20% off sale last year. I hope, but I doubt they will do this. Oh, this is April the 6th? Man, that's even further away than I thought. It was April the 1st. I might direct message the team to ask if they do a sale. I want there to be a sale because I don't really want to spend that much money, because that's a lot of money for like a single use program. But on the other hand, like, I think there's only like 2 developers, so I completely understand. You know, like, software can be very expensive, so I you know, I completely understand and running costs and all that sort of shit. So I'm not here to scam, and I usually buy things. Just, it's not something that is like jumps out at me at buying. It is still a lot of money. So not something I need. It's something I want, I want a good amount. Sorry, let me bring this back up. I've lost my reference. Here we go. I'll delete that. Add that. I love butcher music, I gotta be honest. I'm doing a essay on it soon, actually. I believe I'm writing an essay, and unless I change something, so the issue that I have to do is I have to find academic papers, and if anybody's ever done like academic essays and shit like that, I feel bad for you. And I have as well, and it is so painful. Google Scholar. Like, half the things you find are paid and stuff like that. So the whole point of this is you try to find people that have gone to a university and written a paper on a subject, so then you write a paper in university on a subject. It's very much like a you need papers to exist. Yeah. Yeah. You need. It's like it's just very silly. It's like It's like if you want to make, I don't know, a recipe, right? Or like if you want to make something, generally you're going to be making something, and if you want it to be unique and something that hasn't been done before, then you're going to be making up the whole thing. You can have like really full-on like statistical research, right? Because there's statistical research out there, but these require you to have academic research. But academic research isn't going to exist for something that maybe has never been done before. So it's a very much painful thing, because there'll be times where when you're trying to write something, and it's like, I have to drop this topic because nobody's done it before. And you're like being punished for having a unique idea. Oh, dude. So painful. I understand the whole point of like academic and like how it needs to be, you know, you want reliable sources. It's just a bit silly when sometimes you're never going to get that because you're doing something unique. I think there is a little bit, like if I go Witcher, I'm doing mine on folklore, and one thing I will go over is like the music being, this is obviously Witcher music, I think I mentioned, but sometimes it's really hard. I got a couple good resources, but yeah, I mean, it's like this. You know, the soundtrack of The Witcher 3. Perfect. Perfect for what I need. Like, this is exactly what I need. It's paid. And it's not cheap either. $29, and you get 24 hours online access. Like, come on. And that's so sad, because I'm like, this is exactly what I need. This is perfect for me. The zombie in the last 3. Players are a pain. Oh no. They're just like dodging you and everything. Oh, it's just, I get so frustrated with this, because it's like, perfect for me. I just... struggle. Oh, horde time to turn to Mull. Oh, golly. Witcher 3 music. There might be some, like, I think I've got a couple of these, but, like, some of these are good, some of these are not great. It's just, like, it's really, really good. I think... Yeah, the J. Stevens. I need to skip this guy. Something cool. I'll need to do a bit more research into it. How do I access this? Okay, hold on. Gold mine. Gold mine. We're saving this. Unless I've already accessed this. I believe not. Oh, I have already got it. Never mind. Alright, that's a bit of a gold mine. I'm going to need to access this at some point later. But yeah, like, something really cool about the music and, like, the people behind it. I'm going to double check this. When was Percival... Okay, so that is right. Oh, I just think this is so cool. This is so cool. And I'm going to have to bring this up. No, I probably can't because it isn't really academic. Long story short... Okay, I'm pausing this because this is like big dub, big dub. So, back in 1999, they started this band called Percival, or the long name is Percival Schuttenbach. It's named after a gnome called Percival Schuttenbach from Andrzej Sapkowski's The Witcher, the books, right? What's so cool about this is, like, come Witcher 3, which is the third one, this came out 2015, these guys, Percival Schuttenbach, was, like, hired to make the background music. Obviously, this was made before then, because, you know, it's not made exactly on release, but they were hired and they were made the songs for The Witcher 3. Like, for example, you know, Percival. Not every song, but a lot of these songs are made, you know, Percival. Some of these will say that they're not, but I think a lot of them are still, like, made by Percival. It's just written by somebody else. But yeah, I think it's just so cool that you can see, and it's all, like, really, you know, these are pretty popular songs, but these are, like, some of the bigger songs and more popular songs of thing. I just think it's so cool because it's like you name yourself after a character. It's like if you named yourself your band Gandalf the Grey, and then, you know, come and you know, just because you think Gandalf is really cool, and then, you know, time comes and there's a Lord of the Rings game and they hire your band to be, like, the main band behind this Lord of the Ring game. I don't know. I think that is so cool. And they just do a really good job with it. I don't know. Maybe that... I don't know. I think that's just really cool. So, they named themselves off of the book, and then when the book was adapted into a game, they hired these guys that named themselves from a character in that book. I don't know. That's just really cool. Is it a coincidence? Probably not, but I think that's just really cool. I don't know. I like it though. And the music is a vibe. So that's also a plus. But I'm going to be doing a thing on, you know, how on their music, really, and how Shahid Besiege the game? Hey, Fazro, how's it going, my dude? Long time no see, my dude. I hope you're doing well, though. Yeah. Just doing some assessments, really. Unfortunately, you know, you're not missing too much. Well, I guess fortunately you're not missing too much, I guess would be a better way of saying it. Why? Some things. I just question what I've done. Is that a gun? Hell yeah. I'm surprised. Oh, well, actually, no, it says in the title. I was going to be like, how did he guess? Just from that. Oh, why is it going... Hold on. Dynamic, there we go. We're making a gun. Just a very tedious gun, unfortunately. Let me see if I can slide this. This is going to work. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's less perfect. Sorry, can I just... So it's low poly? Nah, we're going pretty... it is like low poly though, yeah. Not me. Going back on what I literally just said. Sorry. We're working on it. Hold on. Yeah. It's like fairly low poly, but that's a restriction. So this is like an assessment. So I'm just going with what the assessment's wanting a fairly low polygon. But low Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing. I'm just looking at this and I'm just like, why are there so many things that are like are just incorrect? Like, I'm just looking at my reference here. See how that's like straight down. This is not straight down. Why does that even exist? I don't know why. I manually added it. Yeah, I would agree. That's not what I was meant to do, sorry. I think it's a case of depends on what you're going for, right? I mean, obviously some games are less good as a low poly thing, but I think for the most part low poly games are cool. It definitely shouldn't be ignored. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out why this is like acting all funkily. Close. Wait, we just got worse. Especially low poly horror games. Yeah, those can be pretty cool. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do, right? Is I don't want this line to be here. And I'm really trying to figure out how to get rid of it. It should be easy. YouTube really thinks you're playing Valorant. Does it? Oh my god. YouTube is the worst. Let me see this. Sometimes I had it say like I was playing a game that wasn't even released yet. So it can be a bit weird like that. I don't know if it'll say that for me though. Let's see. It's seriously Valorant. I haven't shown a single... I don't even have Valorant. Look at this. No Valorant. I don't even have Valorant on this computer. I don't have it on any computer. I will never install Valorant. I feel sinned by YouTube for that. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to fix this. This is so painful. Edge, polyleap. Oh, maybe. Not good. Close. Hole. Wow, you're good at this game called Valorant. So gangster, you know. You two really acting goofy. Yeah, yeah. I'm not too bothered. If people, I know what I'm doing. If people go into this and they see, and they're like, oh, I really want to see some Valorant gameplay, maybe it brings more people to watch. I'm never streaming Valorant, though. So, take the hell if anybody's coming in wanting that, but I don't know why. It was because I was deleting the edge instead of the edge complete, but it's like all these little things, you know, you got to know what each of them do, and they all can have like really similar things, but they're not necessarily the same. What you're after, sorry. See, like, I want to have a loop that goes straight there. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to achieve that, so I might be scammed. Oh. Oh. Thank you, my dude. Thank you. Like, my brain cogs just be like full speed right now. Oh my god. Alright, hold on, guys. Bear with. Somebody's getting blocked and banned. Billy Boys, I don't know why. Billy Boys, we're going to... Let's put him into... Let's hide this user. And we will put user in timeout. And we're going to go 24. There we go. So, I don't know why people bother, but... unless, you know, I feel bad, maybe they had, like, their cat walk on their thing, but I think that was a bit too... I've had that happen before, but I don't think that was the case this time. What color do you want this gun? Or is it going to be grayscale with not much color? Definitely color. Definitely color. So I have to match this as much as possible. So hopefully as close to this as possible. I had oh my god. Okay, side note. I had my uncle come in to my room to look at this a while ago. What I was making. And he was asking, oh, no, it wasn't my uncle, it was my grandparent. Anyway, long story short. It's like, what, you know, size bullet is, does it, like, chamber in? And I was, like, mind... Now, okay, bear in mind, I'm from New Zealand. We know guns here, you know what I mean? So, there's, like, some guns, but not really. Like, you have pellet guns and, like, a couple things, but it's, like, only for, like animals, right? Like, hunting. And I was just, like, I was, like, brain farting so hard. I said 5.56 because I couldn't remember the sizing. 5.56 are fucking long, dude. That was not at all true. That was a lie. And I was like, I can't remember. And I'm like, after that, I'm like, no, that can't be right. 5.56 doesn't make sense. That's like because this is obviously like handgun SMG kind of size. And those would be for like rifle rounds. That in like 7.62 and a couple other sizes. So I'm like, what do pistol and SMGs use? Motherfucker. Dude, it says right here 4.5. So you got like your 4.5 ACP and shit like that. There's a lot of different pistol rounds. I don't know how I missed it. The thing is, it says literally right there. And right there. What round it chambers in. You know what I mean? It's just a bit like, oh, it literally tells you. I feel a little bit goofy for missing that. unfortunately. Alright, sweet. It's just one of those things where you're just like, oh, what was he thinking? Single. What is multiple? Okay. I'm like full brain power trying to figure out how to do this one. What would split do? Yes! Sorry. The excitement. That looks not good, but it does exactly what I want it to. I'm gonna be AFK while watching this. So yeah, thanks so much for popping by, and I appreciate you coming in and chatting. You have a good one though, and we'll catch you next time, eh? Loading. Nah, have a good one though. Thank you. I just gotta figure out how to... I need to, like, pull it out a little bit. What have you been up to, though, Fazril? I should ask. Now, is that correct? No. But do I really care? Also, no. Sometimes shit is what it is. And that was better than what it was before. Or maybe less good looking, but it's more accurate. What is not good looking is, why is there that mad triangle going on? Why? It's for an assessment, my friend. For a skill assessment. Sorry, brain. Sometimes you might just see me like, just like go, what the fuck is going on? That's just me trying to figure out like what I'm actually doing. Edge. Sorry, there we go. That's better. Just trying to fix up the geometry. So this is for a project for school. I have been tasked with making. We've all been tasked, everybody has been tasked with making a gun, and some guns were easier than others. Some people got an MP40, which is something that you may know. MP40. There were like Vectors, which is an SMG, so this one would be pretty simple. And there's like trillions of images, a Vector, SMG. There's this, which will be a bit more technical, but still trillions of images. And then we got this beast. Is the design overly difficult? No, there's just like lots of very small parts to it that do make it complex. And unfortunately, there's no references online, as it is made by a single person once. So you run into those things where it's like, oh man, trying to find good reference to make it is really tricky. Because you make a gun side on or front on, you never make a gun on an angle. So if your only reference is on an angle, you have to... Yeah, it's really tricky. It's like drawing. Drawing something that's side on, or just like front on, really not. It's not easy, but it's a lot easier than trying to draw something perspective-wise. You can still do it perspective-wise. It is just, like, a lot harder. Yeah. So, I've spent a good couple hours on this one, and we are... That's all I can say. All I can say. Going insane! Going insane. Insane in the brain. But it'll get done. It's just... sometimes it just hurts a little. But mentally, because I'm just like, oh... It's like, I've done so many things like this before, it shouldn't be that tricky, but it's like, it's just such a complex design. I've never really made anything this complex before. I made things getting close to it, but never really, like, fully like this. And then so having to deal with that, and the fact that it's... So it's just a bit complex, and then on top of all that, it's complex, and the references aren't very good. It leads to me not being the most happy chap. Okay, let's divide, see what we get. Why was that breaking? Lack of edges there. Good. Fix issue. Right now, we're just dividing to see, you know, if we like the shape and it's what we're after. We're getting a bit of weird stuff going on there. I think I want to harden that. But outside of that, I'm not really liking the warpage we're getting right there. What else are we not liking? I'm just going to Control-Z this. A minute. That's not as sharp as it should be. Everything else, though, is looking pretty spot on. So it's just this, this, and this, I believe. So let's just Control-Z. Okay, why is this acting? Solo. I believe it's trying to warp those. Okay, so it's fine on this side, it's that side. There we go. I'm gonna fix that up. Or maybe that's fine once I... That's not the best, so I'm gonna fix that up. And I wanna fix that up. What will this involve? That. It's not entirely accurate to the reference, but... think I just want to touch that up a little bit. But outside of that, like, this is looking pretty spot on. It's really just that, having a little bit more of a look over there. And otherwise it's right. It's just a bit hard to do a couple things without remaking things. So I can always go like go matte cap gray. Yeah, sorry. A mix of both, sorry. It's like a very, I think it's, yeah, it requires so much brain power that sometimes I'm just like, you know, really mulling over. So sometimes the mulling over can get quite tricky. Like with stuff like decisions, because it's all, you know, assessment and stuff. Do I want it to look like this when that's not really indicative of it all? Then if I do that, it smooths it a bit weirdly, and that's also not entirely indicative. But then is this result better than the result that I had before? so many words, and it's just like, oh shit. I think I'm gonna do those. I'm gonna bring that outwards. But yeah. But no, outside of that, I was just concentrating for that little bit. What have you been up to though, Fazril? Don't know if I asked that, sorry. That is a good question to ask. I've been up to learning some math for your exam. That's all I can say. I am not a math guy. I gotta be honest with you on that one, my chief. So, math, unfortunately, not my forte. I was never good at math. And that was actually one of the reasons why I went to kind of the path that I'm going now and not many other paths. Don't need to be, it's okay, yeah. Albeit in school, they definitely do make it out that it is something that you kind of got to be good at. And it's like, I don't know if I necessarily agree with you on that one. Because definitely back in... Sorry, I'm just really fixated. See how wide that is compared to this? It's just not right. I don't want to fix it. It's going to be a real willy to fix. Dude, you are fine. I know plenty others who are significantly worse at English, and they are English speakers. Like, naturally English, so it's just like, I don't think I would, in 1,000 years, have anything to complain about there. So you're fine, my dude. Some of this is just not right, and it's making me annoyed. Sorry. It's just like, oh. We're very close here, very far. So I was never particularly actually that good at math, which is ironic because a supposed part of brain thinking of game development is math. Like there is a good bit of math involved in it all, so it's like, oops. Yeah, I mean, sorry, what is transpose? Why is it on transpose? In order to pass, are you going for the barrel or the handle first? After you know this part. I've done everything. What I'm doing is I'm making the, how do I explain it? The shape of it all. So I'm trying to make it so it all kind of just works, right? And then after that, it's a goal of adding the details. So what I want to do is I want to make everything so it's like adaptable for details. So what I'll be doing is something like see how we got, for example, sorry, we're a little bit broken there. I'm just gonna quickly save this file. Save. We're just gonna go save next actually, because that's quicker. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing something like this. We'll select something like this, and see how this is nice and smooth, and it's all good. Divide. Oops. So everything's good. There's some slight things that are a bit fluffy. Sorry, brain power's going. Why is it looking weird and where's my history going? I may be in the poo. I just got a bit of warpage there, that's not good. What I'm going to be doing though is I'm going to go, and then I'm going to go, no, we're going to go, oh, well, there we go. And it's going to give me something. And it's a little bit broken, but then this will make it susceptible for me to add details. So I could go, I mean, that's not really good, but let me go, polish, raise up. We're going to go delete, higher, data mesh. And then it would go something like, anyway, you get the picture. It's, here we go. It's, the mesh isn't particularly great, but you can see how I can start drawing on it now. This is kind of the result that I'm looking for. So I can add extra details and whatnot. I can fix areas that are not looking as good. And stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm really trying to do. I'm just going to reopen up what I had before though. Is that I'm not ready to move on. So that's what I'm just doing. I'm preparing everything for that. So now I can, you know, move on and start adding those sorts of details. It's not entirely right. I don't know why it's looking like that. What games am I going to be playing though for my next live, you ask? And that is a solid question that I have no answer to, unfortunately. How it can be useful. When doing stuff like this, see how we've got a slit here and these slits, and you got stuff like this. I can always do stuff to remove parts of a model and add on it. So, for example, adding a slit here would just be like, there's a couple ways of going about it, but I'm not going to show because it's going to be too long of a process and I'm going to have to do it later. But you'll be adding, you know, stuff in here. I mean, I'm not going to actually do it, but for example, if I wanted to do a slit, you could do it this way. I wouldn't recommend doing it, but you can remove the parts. There's actual ways where I can like fully get the actual thing. It's just a bit of a process to get it set up for that. and it's annoying, and it is kind of painful. So what is painful is I've lost all the information that I had before, and that's what's annoying me. Because I had information that I didn't want to lose. What was I doing? Sorry. I just remembered there was something that I was doing. I can't remember if I fixed it or not. I think I did. To answer your question, I have no clue. So my next stream would be Thursday or Friday, depending. I just have lots of assessments. I don't know if you guys have it where you guys are, but Easter holiday here. So we get a bit of a long weekend until Monday. We get Monday off and it's the last day. So I'm just making the most of it to catch up on assessments and stuff. I've got one assessment due next week, 1 or 2 assessments next week that I'm getting. I might be getting an assessment next week. I got one last week. I got one that I got to submit next week. This one that I'm working on right now is submittable. It is due the following week, so not next week, but the week after. Stuff like that. And then I got a bunch that are just like, once I finish it, we're getting the next assessment. It's like, you get an assessment, you know, you hand it in, straight on to the next one, pretty much. So it's like, oh, pain. So yeah, that's pretty much what's up, where I'm like, I get to the point where it's like quite tricky, and I struggle to figure out what I want to do. Is it on Steam? I haven't even seen it before. Oh, it's not out yet. I have seen it before, I lied. I have seen this somewhere. I don't know if it necessarily interests me too much, but it I believe I have seen it somewhere. I don't remember where. How did your friend go? I remember last time you popped in, your friend got into a little bit of trouble. How did that go? Oh, yeah, no. I'm not too sure what I would play. I mean, there's Dragon's Dogma. I've been enjoying that, but I'm taking a little bit of a break because I don't like grinding things for too long, or else I'm just going to get bored of something. But I sort of want to get into some more Witcher, but I don't really have the time to spend on it. So I got Helldivers, which I've been enjoying. Maybe that, or Dragon's Dogma. Maybe the Sandland demo. I want to try that. Severed Steel was actually a good bit of fun. Something that I want to play more of, though, is Ultra Kill. You might like it. Really cool game. Yeah, this one's good fun. There's like so much you can do with it. It is just one that you kind of, I feel, need to put a bit of time into, and it is quite tricky. It gets really, really tricky. And I hate playing the same thing over and over and over again, achieving nothing, sorry. So I don't usually play too many games that like require too much brains. So I played a good bit of this. I did enjoy it, but I need to play some more. I just remember I was getting to some parts where I was like having to replay missions a bit, and I was like, but yeah. I can usually do like missions like once, twice, 3 times over, but anything more than 3 times over, I start losing it a little bit. I am going to end the gun work at the moment. I'm gonna stop with this for now. Good joke. No. I don't think I could ever hit that. I think I'm happy with this. I think I'm happy. I'm gonna work on that later tonight. I said I want to get the detailing done by this weekend. Or maybe... I want to get it done so I can work on extra things. Because it's due next... Not this week coming, but the week after. So I really need to finish the gun this week. But yeah. It's just we got so many other assessments and assessments coming. Just finding the time to spend on it. I'm really struggling. So it's just such a complex design, and I think I'm overthinking a lot of things. So I just want to get such a good I want to get a good result, and I want to get good marks with it. I just feel like I've been scammed a little bit. This gun is like the bane of my existence, and I hope they rate it based on, you know, how everybody else does with some of the guns, because it's like, if I got an MP40, I could make such a good gun, but because I've been given this, I feel like I'm underselling myself. If you give me a good resources, nah, I'm no depressed. I enjoy doing this. It's just, it's like, just a bit painful. If you ever, it's like if you, I think it's a bit tricky for me to explain. It's like if you play games, right, and you're like really good at one game, and it's just like, okay, I know you've never played this game before, but show me how good you are at you know, at your game, but then you played a completely different game. I'm good with guns, and I'm good with like swords, and I'm good with these sorts of things, but the examples provided are not good. So I have to do the best that I can do with what I've been given, but almost every other example is easier than this. I think I have the hardest one. And the teachers, I've like, people working on the same thing as me have been like, how would you do this? And the teacher's like, yeah, the references for this is like really not easy, and there's ways that you can make it easier, but unfortunately, yeah, so it can be a bit unfair, unfortunately. So I'm not too bothered, and I'm enjoying it, and I think I'm doing a really good job for what I've been given, but I think it is very much like, I don't want to do something that's easy, because it's like, oh, then you're selling yourself short. If you give me something really easy, then if I get into the industry and I'm given something hard, then not necessarily are my skills indicative. And also, I just don't feel as good about myself. Hey, Green Warrior, how's it going? But yeah, I think it's just one of those things that's a bit tricky, and I'm just like, I don't know. I think other things, there's always, you know, the grass is always greener on the other side, I guess you could say, what you're doing. I am finishing my gun for the time being, and I'm just debating whether I go and eat some food now, or I play a quick little bit of a game. And if so, what game? I don't know. There's a lot of things that I want to do, and there's really just not enough time in the day. Taking a bit of a break, yeah. I think later tonight I'm going to add some more details though. I got today and tomorrow, so I'm not too. I think I'm fine with like having it just be prepared today, and then starting and working on details tomorrow. Because a lot of this I think is fine. It's just I need to do these. So I need to add these grooves both sides. I need to add this. I need to add maybe this hole here. I need to add these holes. And I need these. And I need these. Everything else I can do later. I can do these later. These later in a different software. But I think those need to be done. So I don't think it's going to take me too long to do it. It's just a very mind over matter of I don't want to, I need to make sure that everything is as good as it is now possible. So then when I go to implement it, I don't have issues because I can't really go back sometimes. Yeah. I'll show you guys a game that I have been recently playing that I think is pretty cool. If you like Ultra Kill, you might like this one. Hopefully none of you guys experience seizures, because if so, tell me and I will not play this game. Because apparently there's like flashing lights and shit maybe. That's a big thing. I think if I ever suffered seizures, I would not be too happy. I don't think anybody would be happy, but you know what I mean? Like, I like games, and that can really stop. I don't know how I'm gonna do with this one. Oh, this mission sucks. So you can like slow down time. That was quick. The engines. So I gotta destroy these. Oh yeah. It reminds me of another game, Tripping. Yeah, there's other weapons. You can get the other people's weapons. But this one's different, so this is a pistol. Yeah, there's like SMGs. I'm just gonna turn on the music. I don't know if it's loud for you guys, but it's loud for me. Let me know if you want it up, and I can turn my music down. Oops. I just haven't run out of ammo yet, so there's no reason to swap. There we go, SMG. I missed some stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. I ran out of ammo. Lots of momentum and shit that you can get. There's a cool looking gun. How do I get into this? Oh, here we go. There we go. Come on. Okay, there we go. Thought I missed that. The price, sorry. I don't think it was too bad. Oh, so it's 30, but it goes on sale for pretty good. Let me just actually quickly search it up, because I don't know. Same baby. Please don't do that. It's not gonna work. Severed Steel. On sale. Now, unfortunately, we did miss the sale because the sale just ended. But there's probably going to be sales later in the year if you are interested. I believe it goes down quite a bit. I don't know how much it would be in your currency. Well, not many people are playing it, but where is it? Price history. Yeah, it goes down. So in comparison, you can probably convert it. 30, usually, it goes down to about 6. So an 80% off sale of whatever it is naturally for you. So that's pretty good, 80% off. So I would definitely get it. I would definitely wait and get it when it's on sale. Come on. Uh-oh. Almost missed that. Destroy the controls. Sorry, I'm just gonna have a drink. Oh, they're flying guys. Got an assault rifle. Alright, nothing there that I need. What's the lore? No clue, to be honest. You're just a lady, and you got objectives, and there is lore, there is a story. I don't pay attention to it, I'm gonna be honest. So, I'm not too sure, but it does seem interesting, but not as fleshed out as other games, maybe. You might also be interested in Trepang as well, which is similar. What was I saying? Enemy train inbound? Oh no. What is that? Oh! What was that? Like a apocalypse. Yeah, like a cyberpunk kind of. Destroy the armored train engine. Oh shit. Oh, I break this. Oh shit. Oh. Hey, that was chapter 2 finished. Same turret, yeah. Oh, here's a bit of the story. Vibe. Oh, we're running. There's usually, like, text, but... Guess we're just escaping. Destroy armored train. Train engine, where are we? It's a bit dark. Oh, shit. We gotta kill all enemies. Name of the character? I'm not sure actually. I don't know if she actually has a name. I don't recall there being one. There probably is, I might have missed it though. Uh-oh, we're out of ammo. I need to kill them because otherwise I'm gonna die. You heal on kills. Get out! I'm gonna be honest, I've only played about an hour, so I'm not actually too sure about this. We're getting a new weak point. This is strong if you're doing this edge. Oh shit, he's got a fucking flamethrower. Where's the weak point? Oh, I gotta shoot this guy's weak point. Oh, nuts. I'm gonna die. Ah, I died. Let's see if you can kick. Yeah. I am. Oh, there we go, I killed some. If you can slide, is what I do. That can get them as well. He is strong. I do not like him. I don't know how to kill him. He's got a weak point and I got no clue. Are there bosses? Yeah, this guy's like a mini boss. Not every level though. Sometimes it's just like normal guys. There's objectives and I guess this objective is to kill this guy. He's got a weak point. I don't know how to do that. We're out of ammo. Got the blicky. Oh, here we go. On his ass. How do we get out? Oops. Ah, fuck. We're all running. Destroy the consoles. See ya. Have a good one, my dude. Thanks for popping by. For that guy. Some crazy ass levels, though. Bye bye. Yeah. Thank you. How do I get up there? Ah. Struggling to get up. Ah. Oh shit. We might be in the pit. There we go. Ah, here we go. It's being a menace. Got no clue where I am. This room is so trippy. Just trying to figure out where I actually am in regards to everything. Let's just head up here. Up here. Let's head to these consoles. This way. Oh, it's up there. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Ah, it's fucking other side. Oh, there we go. Steal the data. Get out! Oh shit, it's one of these guys again. Where's out? Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, watch out. Snaky, snaky. Where are the server nodes? What is that? Oh, is this like a suppressed shotgun? Oh shit. There's something here. What? Missed. Away. Where are we going? Alright, we gotta go. Oh man. Something you don't like about the game? Oh. I mean, yeah, it's pretty tricky, and you gotta constantly be watching. I'm not like a speedster as much as other people can be, so the game's not naturally. I was never like the kind of guy to play generally these sorts of games, so as you can probably see, I kind of running around the place like I got no clue what's going on. That's pretty accurate, you know what I mean? It's strong. Same with Ultra Kill though, to be honest. He is not dying. It's like, you've got no clue where I'm going, and then just adapt to where I it be. You know what I mean? How do I get in there? Oh. I haven't. Yeah, I died. I've got no clue how to get in there. Oh, let me see if I can. Please. Oh, the menacing. Blast through the exit. I'm not too sure. That's just... Oh, man. I'm just trying to... I'm spending more time trying to just figure out actually how to get out than anything. I don't know if there's like a... It just says blast first. I don't know if that's... Oh, these guys are annoying. Sorry. Those guys are very frustrating. They're like new, I think, for this mission. I don't know if I have to use them to shoot at the wall. So it's kind of just kite time. Oh shit, I'm in the pit. Die! Yeah, I guess times like this where I got no clue where I'm going, dude. No clue. And it's a little painful. Oh, here we go. Well, that was easy. What is this? Disable locking system? Okay, well I really made that look harder than it really was. Slight embarrassment, but... be how it be. Where am I going? Up there. There's no music. This is... Oh shit. I really made a mistake. Man, I really made a mistake. Hold on. Oh, not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Whoa. Defeat wave. This is cool gun. Ooh, I like that. I like that. This is a wave mode. Oh no. Really? Again? Ah, that's a little frustrating. Alright, take 2. There's a lot of dangerous things going on. Figure out how to not get in the situation of those dangerous things. Oh my lord. Am I stupid? Oh, these guys can shoot through this. Don't really... Oh, well, we're going down. Defeat wave 2. Okay, those guys are just annoying, but these guys are dealable. I hope it's not just like forever waves, because that's gonna be a bit annoying. They defeat final wave. Easy being said. I lied. I spoke way too soon. I don't know what these guys are. That is not good though. What the flip? Found me. Oh shit! Why is she in here? Why is he in here? Oh, don't dodge me! I can shoot through these. Okay, be careful. These guys are dangerous. Oh my god, these guys are dangerous. Oh, these guys are real people. Alright, let's take another one of these. Oh! They're running out of ammo. One guy remaining though. Enter the control tower. I'll back up here. This bloody map is like roasted. Hey, that's chapter 3. Chapters are pretty quick, but the first chapter's pretty long. Those were pretty quick. I don't know how many chapters there are. Power up the fan. Let's see. Does it say? Or does it not say? Oh, so your name is Steel. Okay, I should probably read this. Steel is single player FPS. Fluid stunt system. Destructible voxel environments. Yay. Bullet time, stuff like that. Chain will run dives. Flips. I don't know about flips. Stuff like that, but yeah. So you're Steel, that's the character. There's no reloading. Pick your shots well and be ready to pry a loaded weapon from your enemy's cold, dead hands. Dodge bullets, leap off walls, yada yada. Punch through thick concrete with a 50 cal slugs. Dynamic AI, yeah, that's accurate. Firefight, chase high scores, fast sense leaderboard, yada yada. Campaign, 6 story chapters, so I'm halfway through. It's a new game plus as well. There's a rogue-like mode. Interesting. Level editor as well. That's pretty sick. Plus there's a workshop. I didn't know this. Dust 2. How good in that is Dust 2? There's a heap of visitors. Refinery beta. That's pretty sick. Anyway, let's continue. Sorry, I got some messages. Let me just quickly double check these. Let me just quickly check something on Steam. Where is my Steam going? Sorry, it is disappearing. Steam. Everything but Steam is coming up. Thank you, very cool. Okay, let me just quickly see if I do have No Man's Sky. Yeah, Max is playing it. Anyway, seems like there's a new update. Maybe I have to try No Man's Sky. Apparently, there's some new update that's pretty gangster. What am I doing? Let me go up there. Oh, we're really, really in the poo. Where are half the enemies? Oh, we are really on the edge. That was on me, guys. That was on me. Are on the fan. Oh my golly. Guessing that powdered up. Missed all my shots there. Embarrassing. Power up the fan. I got a little too ambitious. Oh, you can literally do a flip. Okay, I did not know that. Woo, front flip. It is a bit of a waste of time doing those, but... Oh wait, I made it. That was really lucky. I was about to be in the path. The relaxation exercise. Release your stress. I can't use that. Oh shit, I'm really in the poo. Good kill. Oh man. If I get hit once, I'm... yeah. I think I'm going to end stream here. I'm kind of losing it right now. Not losing the game or anything. I think I'm just getting... don't think I got too much else to say. I'll probably continue streaming. That it's night, or I won't, and I'm just going to do it off stream, because, I don't know, it depends on where I am mentally, whether I can come up with a conversation, or if I'm not, like, mentally struggling with anything like that, but I mean, like, if I can be entertaining or not. Regardless, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you, Green Warrior, and thank you, as always, Fazrul, my dude. Thanks for popping by. Thank you for chatting, and at least making it entertaining for me. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and I appreciate you, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.